What a wild day for NASCAR fans. Seriously, this feels like one of those race weekends we're going to be talking about for a long time, because today we've got not one, but two huge stories coming out of San Diego, and both of them have the entire NASCAR garage buzzing right now. One story is filled with frustration, controversy, and a moment that completely changed the outcome of the race in an instant. The other is the kind of story that reminds us exactly why we love this sport so much. The kind of moment every young driver dreams about, and every NASCAR fan loves to witness. And the craziest part, both of these stories are connected to the same race. A race that had chaos, heartbreak, big crashes, unexpected twists, and a finish that nobody could have predicted when the green flag first dropped. So, stick around, because we're breaking down both major developments from San Diego, what happened, why fans are already debating them, and what this could mean moving forward. And before we jump in, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. We're still a new channel, and we're pushing toward 15,000 subscribers. If you've been looking for a place to talk NASCAR with passionate fans every single day, now's the perfect time to be part of this community from the very beginning. Let's start with the biggest controversy from Sunday. Because even before the checkered flag waved, NASCAR fans were already talking about one thing: the massive multi-car crash that completely changed the race. Shane Van Gisbergen came into San Diego looking like the driver to beat. He started from the pole, showed incredible speed throughout the weekend, dominated practice sessions, qualified up front, and for large portions of the race looked like a serious favorite to win the inaugural NASCAR Cup Series event at Naval Base Coronado. But everything fell apart after a restart. Following a caution period, the field was tightly packed together when contact between Shane Van Gisbergen and Austin Hill triggered what quickly became one of the biggest crashes of the season. The chain reaction collected 11 cars. Among the drivers caught up in the wreck were Connor Zilisch, William Byron, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Riley Herbst, John Hunter Nemechek, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, Austin Hill himself, and of course, Shane Van Gisbergen. The damage was so significant that NASCAR was forced to throw a red flag, while crews repaired the track and cleaned up the aftermath. Now, here's where things got really interesting. Austin Hill's side initially pointed toward a mechanical issue. According to Hill, the rear brakes suddenly became unstable, forcing him to check up unexpectedly in traffic. But Shane Van Gisbergen clearly wasn't buying that explanation. Snorts. After being evaluated and released from the infield care center, SVG was visibly frustrated and didn't hold back when discussing what happened. According to Van Gisbergen, Austin Hill simply drove too aggressively into the restart while the field was still packed together. SVG believed Hill entered the corner too deep, moved up the racetrack, and left him with nowhere to go. From Shane's perspective, it wasn't bad luck. It wasn't a racing incident. It was a decision that destroyed what he believed was a race-winning car. And honestly, you can understand why he was upset. This wasn't a driver running 20th and hoping for a decent finish. This was a driver who had been one of the strongest cars all day long. This was arguably his best opportunity yet to score another major Cup Series victory since making the transition to NASCAR full-time. Instead of fighting for the win, he was loading a wrecked race car onto the hauler. What probably frustrated him even more was the collateral damage. Connor Zilisch's day ended in the same incident. Several top contenders were eliminated. Half the field suddenly found themselves dealing with damage because of one moment on a restart. SVG even suggested that impatience played a major role and argued that on a brand new track like San Diego, drivers needed to be more disciplined in those situations. As of now, NASCAR has reviewed the incident but did not issue any immediate penalties. That means the debate is likely far from over. And if you've watched NASCAR long enough, you already know fans are going to be arguing about this one all week. Was it truly a mechanical issue? Was Austin Hill too aggressive? Was it simply one of those racing deals where everything happens in a split second? No matter where you stand, one thing is undeniable. That crash completely changed the race. And that leads us directly into the second major story from San Diego. Because while some drivers left frustrated, one young driver seized the opportunity of a lifetime. Corey Heim just delivered the biggest moment of his career. And what a moment it was.